Hey traders, so today I wanted to do another video update for you for the 29th of August, and haven't done a whole lot of these lately because I just got back from vacation, but it's back to trading today. So let's take a look at how things went with the Elite Range Bar trading system, and how I traded the action today based on the setups that we use. And so the first one I took was what we call a Type 1 here, right at Frankfurt Open. That one didn't end up going anywhere for me. It held for a fair bit of time up here. You could tell it was probably going to continue its move down. So I exited a little bit early for 4 pip loss. At most, I would exit below this bar for about a 6 pip loss. But took the 4 pips on that. And then there was nothing as it came down here. There was no possible entries. But we did find one here as it pulled back again into this 50 level. And there was a good entry here that fit all our criteria for what we look for in terms of patterns, in terms of short-term momentum, and a few other signals for a valid setup. And so took that one short. Didn't go all that far as it came down into here, and we started to have a reversal setting up. And so basically what I did was an exit and reverse. I got out. The signal to get out was also a signal to get in. So got out with 8 pips, got in long. And that one went really well. There was potential for an exit here at the 50, but it moved up pretty strongly, and so I was willing to hold out, and I basically moved my stop a little bit as we held in here, and we did manage to break through. And once we did, it just continued marching up, didn't even give an option to get out until we had this pattern up in here, which is something we talk about in the Elite Range Bar Trading System course, how I manage these to get the best range bar entries and exits. Now, after that, there was no trading in here that I did because there wasn't any valid setups in here. No valid setups here, anywhere in here. And then in this area, this was all kind of during the London lunch. I don't like to trade that, so I wasn't even around or paying attention to the charts at that point. There was a potential short in here that could have got you a few pips, but I did not take it. Now, as we came into New York, there was potentially a long in here. I did not like this one. It would be very aggressive. It's kind of counter trend. It could fit one of the setups that we use, but I considered it too aggressive. I did not take that. But then this one showed up, and this was a similar setup, but a little bit less aggressive, and so I did go long here. And held this one. I probably should have exited up in here when it spiked up, as you could see on the M5. But I did try and hold, see if it would have another leg, but when it failed the second time, I just got out with the 11 pips. And then there was a potential chance to go short as well. That one would have fit our criteria, but I passed on it because I just wasn't completely sold on it, but it would have worked out for some all right pips if you had taken it, if you're a bit aggressive. And then there was no setups in here, no longs, no shorts, none of the patterns or short-term momentum shifts that we look for. But then we did have in here another Type 1 short. This was a textbook Type 1, perfect, and I probably could have had a better exit, but I did all right. Got out just because it was spiking down pretty hard, and I thought it would pull back and maybe give me a second chance to get in. So banked those 16 pips, and then here was my second chance, something we call a 1D. It's a variation of a Type 1 that I took short, and I moved to break even when we got into this range and we started bouncing around a bit, and it did come back and it hit my break even point. So I could have had a few pips there as well, but just took the break even. And this was a thumbs down, even though this was a valid setup, but I was done by this point. I always try and kind of wrap up around this point in the New York morning. And so you could have taken that and had some pretty good pips on that as well. Probably 15 to 20 approximately were available on that trade as well, but I did not take that one. So that was the action for the day, and pretty good day. Total 60 pips, 6 trades, 4 wins, 1 break even, 1 loss, and that's just on the EU Range Bar 3. We trade Range Bar 4 charts and other pairs as well. So if you want to know more, you can check out the website at www.samuraiforextrading.com, and take a look at our Elite Range Bar trading system as well. It teaches exactly how we do all of this in terms of entries, exits, management, all of that. So it's very comprehensive. So check it out, and if you have any questions or anything, you can leave them on the video, or you can email me off the website as well. All right, thanks a lot, guys.